How much, typically, obviously, teams don't show a lot in preseason. How much would you say have you held back?
To be determined, to be determined. But I think you're generally right. Generally people are putting forward their, call it vanilla or base installation plays. We're running some of these concepts that you're going to see throughout the year, but some of the extras, you're maybe not seeing so much right now, for sure.
Well, just your thoughts on just the young receivers, how they stood out throughout the course of training camp in the preseason.
Yeah, I think all of those guys have developed and made progress. You're seeing some plays that they're making, whether it's in practice or in these games, that really gives us some hope for those guys to continue to develop into being solid football players for us. So we're really happy with where their development is right now.
How would you characterize your philosophy offensively? And everybody kind of has a calling card or a style or whatever. How would you, for us that are not familiar with your...
Yeah, sure. I think it fits the DNA that we want for this football team. We want to be a tough, physical, violent football team, and that's what we want to show on offense. And like we talked about earlier in the spring and OTAs, is we want that to show up every day. And we're really going to try to put our players in the best position possible to do the things that they're really good at. And so that's what you're going to see, I think, on a weekly basis. But it's going to start, with that physical attitude that we want to show.
Specifically, what do you like most about Arian Smith's progress?
I like his speed. Period. I like his speed. To, I guess, go further on it, he's just done everything that we've asked him to do. He's a smart kid. He's working his butt off. He's taken to the technique. And he's just developing in all those areas. So we're really excited about where he's at.
When you talk about tough, physical, does Brilin Allen fit that? And what have you seen from him, young kid, still learning and growing in this league?
Yeah, I think Braylon's wise beyond his years. He is a smart football player. He understands it. He gets it. It doesn't feel like a second-year player. And, of course, yeah, he is a big, physical, imposing player. Was he 240 pounds now, something like that? But he's just continuing to get better with every single rep that he has. And again, we're really excited about his future.
Obviously, we haven't started yet, but philosophically for you, when you've got two backs that could be lead backs, are you a hot hand guy? What's your way of going about that?
Yeah, I think it just depends. We're gonna get the guys the ball that need the touches, and we'll have different ways of doing that throughout the season. It won't just be one way or the other.
How has Justin developed in terms of grasping the drop back passing concepts that you want to run?
Yeah, absolutely. He's done a really nice job. I really like where Justin's at right now with the drop back passing concepts. He understands what we're trying to do. He understands what we're trying to attack, where the ball needs to go, and I think we're just every day we're showing progress from Justin, the other quarterbacks, and then just everybody being on the same page with the pass game. So I think we're good.
How much do you?
Two guys that AG called out after the game on Saturday were Brandon Smith and Quentin Skinner. What have they done that impressed you?
They've been consistent. They've shown to be able to go up and catch the ball. They've shown to be a big body target when the ball's thrown their way, and they're in the right areas. And when the ball's thrown to them, they're making the play. And so really, just the consistency has been really nice.
Going back to Justin a little bit. I'm sure you watched everything that his body work before he got here and the previous places he was at. Are you, working around obviously you're working around what's best for him, but are you adding stuff to his game, or are you just working? You know what I mean? Are you adding stuff in your system to his game, or are you just trying to tailor stuff around what you can do best?
Yeah, we're always going to do what the players do best. What do they excel at, and we'll find ways to do that. But there's also things that are in our system that he may have not done before, or I know that he hasn't done before, that we're challenging him to see if he can do that. And I think so far he's shown that he can do that. And so we're pleased with where he's at with all those things.
What are the things you maybe have learned about him before you actually got in rooms with him and practiced with him?
Yeah, his mind is like a steel trap. We tell him something once, and it's locked in there, and he doesn't forget it, and he knows it. And I didn't know him before we got here, and that's something that's been really impressive to me.
What have you seen from him? Last week was a tough week going against that line and everything. How do you think he acclimated himself, adjusted both from the joint practices to
Yeah, I think just like any rookie, there's going to be ups and downs, and we're happy with how he responded. He's going against those guys over there at the Giants is a pretty tall order, and I think he handled it just fine. And he's just going to continue to improve, and as he hones all his technique and fundamentals, and he's going to be just fine. We're excited again where he's at too.
I know Malachi missed a lot of time in the spring, but what's been your evaluation of what he's shown you in training camp?
Yeah, Malachi's just showing up every day, going to work, and he's trying to find his place, and he's doing a nice job. Whatever we ask of him to do, he's going out there and doing that. So he's in a good spot.
You have a pretty diverse group in the tight end group. How do you sort of sort through that room, and how do you decide which area to play each guy in?
Again, it goes back to doing what the guys do best. Like, we're going to find the ways to put those players in position to have success to help the offense. And it may be the same for certain players, and it may be different because they all do have different skill sets. And so it's just, we know who they are and what do we need each week and who needs to be where. And that's kind of how we're going to go about that.
What have you made of the competition side?
I think they've both done a phenomenal job. Like, we have trust in both those guys, and they've done a really, really nice job. They've done everything that we've asked of them, so we're really happy with that position.
There's some of you guys scheme against, like, sort of scheming against the Giants last week, but against good defensive fronts. When you look at your defensive front here, and imagine going up against Quinn and Germaine, what do you see there? How difficult is that to deal with, you think?
Those guys are challenging. The defensive staff, Coach Wilkes and E, they do a great job getting those guys, again, into positions to show their strengths, and they're good players, and so it's a challenge for us every day when you've got Q out there, and it's nice to see Germaine back, and you got Will. I mean, these guys can get after the quarterback, and so for our guys, it's been fantastic to see that on a daily basis to try to get themselves better and ready to go for the regular season. So it's been really good.
Yesterday was like the first time that kind of happened with Germaine and everything like that. Did you notice the difference?
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, number 11's over there. We got to pay attention to him. We got to know where he's at. He's a dude. It's going to be good for the team to have him.
With the third preseason game, what kind of message do you give to the young guys who are trying to make the final statement to potentially make a roster?
Yeah, I think their final statement is just do their job. Don't do anything out of the ordinary. You just need to do what the play asks of you, because when you start trying to do a little bit too much, things can maybe go a little bit sideways. So just do your job, and the ball's going to come your way on a pass if it does. And in the run game, for the runners, just make your read and go. In the O-line, we're good there, and just run off the ball and get your blocks, and we'll be all right. But really, just be consistent, do what you're supposed to do, and don't try to do anything too much.
And my Jeff's question, I'm working on a story on Brad Holtz, and I'm curious what you learned about Brad, how he sees personnel during your time in Detroit, and why you think you were so successful traveling.
I think Brad is a great evaluator of talent and understanding how he wants to put together his football team and finding the players and the personalities and the people that he feels can go into those specific roles. I think he does a great job at that, him and his staff.
Is there an example of the philosophy he had that you think really shone through?
I guess you could say pass rushers, right? We went and I think they got Aiden, and they've really invested in the defensive line over the years. And then the skill position. We drafted J-Mo in the first round, even though he was coming off that injury. Just seeing what the future could be for him with Jahmyr Gibbs going and getting that weapon, in the first round as well. I think there's the vision for those players. That's something he always talked about. What's the vision for that player? I think they do a great job of that.
It's more of a league trend question. On the Tush push, it obviously has a very high success rate. So why don't more teams do it?
It's a great question. I've never done it either.
Yeah.
Are we going to do it? We'll see.
Well, you have a quarterback who could certainly.
Sure. I think really it comes to.
More teams do it. I mean, this seems only one or two teams really do it.
It's a great question. I think quarterback sneak in general is a highly successful play. Whether you do the tush push or just a traditional quarterback sneak, I think those tend to be successful.